Hello everyone and welcome back yet again to another daily update video. My name is CryptoStash and I hope you're all having an amazing weekend. Currently it is Saturday and let's get right to the charts. Starting off with Bitcoin, of course. Currently we are pushing yet again into this resistance again. If we zoom in a little bit, you can clearly see that we have a daily candle close basically above the 50 EMA right here that has been acting as very key resistance in the past ever since, if we measure this move right here, the last 24 days this EMA has been acting as resistance, stopping price from going any higher. But right now we finally are seeing a candle above this level, so this is potentially going to give us that very nice and bullish move that we are awaiting for to potentially sweep this high right here at 66.8k, and then potentially, as you know, the value area high of this level could very well become the next target once we start breaking off from here. Stock market closed pretty bullish. You can clearly see right now the S&P 500 closed basically very close to the all-time high. Nasdaq is also close to $30,000, so still everything is looking bullish. I also do have some new indicator right here. This is basically, I've started using this instead of the RSI. It's basically a momentum indicator with some very key pivot levels that are marked right here. So this is basically telling us, you can see right here, if we go to the Bitcoin chart, you can see those dots right here at the top are basically telling us potentially when the market is bottoming out, and at the bottom they are telling us when we've reached that pivot high and we have topped out. They're not always accurate to 100%. This there is no indicator that's accurate, but I found this indicator. It's completely for free. You just need to search up wave trend and right here in the indicators, and you get it as well. It's pretty nice. Basically it displays the price movement a bit better than the RSI. It's more smooth and I really like it. And so right now you can see right here on the daily time frame, we are potentially looking for that momentum wave trend continuation to the highs basically. And on the weekly right here we have printed a basically this bullish divergence. It has been of course since printed basically few weeks ago, like 5 weeks ago, but right now you can see it has not played out that strongly. It has played out for like 8-10%, but still I believe it has a bit more to go. This is why we are targeting those levels higher. And also right here, those colors in the momentum wave, they're basically showing us volatility. So once the price, the volatility right here is starting to change colors, then we are seeing volatility start to come into the market. So right now you can see once it's grayed out, not much is happening. And once we start seeing the colors change, then basically we are seeing some volatility in the markets, which is a pretty nice indication to have. Some of the altcoins right now are at very key levels. Ethereum, for example, right here is basically above this key level that we have talked about previously. So right now we just need to break that 100 daily EMA right here. And then the next target will of course be that high right here, and then maybe even potentially above the high to the $2,000 region. Solana is also potentially looking like it's going to retest this level right here. So Solana could be also a very nice risk to reward ratio. You basically put your stop somewhere around this low right here below the monthly open, and you want to target like the POC. So that's, you can see risk to reward ratio is basically very, very big. This is of course not financial advice, just what I am seeing right now in the chart. Hype needs to reclaim this level, the monthly pivot, and this resistance flipped into support, which is right now back into a resistance. In order for us to say Hype will get that bullish continuation, SUI is also potentially looking, as you can see on the daily and on the weekly time frame, like it wants to go up. We have multiple bullish divergences printed right here. So in my opinion, it's just a matter of time until we get like a weekly candle like we got right here in the past to squeeze all the late shorts, and you can see potentially even reach some of the EMAs right here that we have on the weekly and on the 3 days. You can see last time we reached like 1.38 cents. This time we could reach around 96 cents, maybe even higher, but still on SUI that will be a crazy gain. You can see around 39%, and if we go for this high, that would be like 100% of a move. So pretty insane gains. Same thing for XRP. Everything is looking like it wants to go up again. But if we go back to Bitcoin, you can see yesterday we had open interest drop quite sharply. Basically lots of long positions got taken out on this small pump, either getting over leveraged, liquidated, or taking profits, but lots of longs exited right here. But right now price has recovered, as you can see, and our CVD, basically our delta, is still going higher. So this move could potentially very well continue during the weekend and also during out the next week. On the liquidation heat map, things are looking pretty crazy. We have lots of liquidity piling on top, but we also do have some major liquidity sitting below us, all the way from 63.8 all the way down to 61.7k. We have millions, if not billions of liquidations sitting right here all together. So some pretty key levels, and we could get some very high volatility during the next 2 or 3 weeks, basically during August. Fear and Greed Index is back into the neutral zone, so sentiment is shifting a bit since being in the fear zone for the past month. And so spot ETFs, we have a full week of green days, basically from the 3rd of August to the 7th. We have every day, not a single day where we had a red day in the spot ETFs, with BlackRock of course buying most of it. You can see some of the small institutions have sold some of their spot ETFs, but overall we are pretty much in the green, which is also a very nice sign. Long versus shorts ratio for the day is pretty even though we have more longs overall on the major exchanges. On Hyperliquid, the bigger whales are sitting short right now, which is pretty interesting to see, since the centralized exchanges where the most of the retail traders are sitting long. On Binance, OKX, Bybit, so on, people are sitting long, which is also pretty interesting to see. But overall, if Bitcoin holds above those levels right here and we manage to break this particular level, I do believe that we are going to see higher prices in the coming 1 or 2 weeks. And I believe this would cover it for today, guys. Hope you liked it, and I'll see you again in the next one. Bye.